Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video in which we are going to write Python program to append to a file. So guys, basically in order to append to existing file, we need to open the file in the append, that is the A mode over here. As you can see, we have to use this A character while opening the file and write to it using the write method. So guys, append to a file meaning we have the existing data to the file and we want to add some more data to that file, and that is the meaning of the append. So let us check this with the help of the example in the VS Code over here. What we will be doing is we have the existing file in our Explorer. As you can see, we have this test file. If I open and show this content to you, as you can see, we have 4 lines over here, and we are going to write some more lines, that is the 5th line and 6th line as well, by using the Python program and using the append mode, so that all these 4 lines are also present and the other content that we are going to write is also appended after these 4 lines. So guys, let me just switch to the VS Code over here. The very first thing is we are going to use the open method with the help of the with keyword over here in order to open the file, and this open method is going to take the parameter that is the path of that file. So basically I'm going to use the directory path over here. Since I am on Windows, I'll copy this and paste this over here inside the double quotes, and then we are going to escape this backslashes. So over here we need to escape the backslashes, and then after this we need to provide the name of the file, that is the test.txt. So over here we provide test.txt, and then after this we are going to use the as keyword and then followed by the variable name, that is file. So guys, this variable name, that is file, will be used in order to write the content into the file. Now guys, there is one thing that we have missed out over here. While opening the file and providing the path of the file, we need to provide the mode in which we want to open the file. So over here after this we have a comma, and then as you can see the second parameter is the mode. By default it will be R, that is the read mode, but we want to open it in the append mode over here. So we provide double quotes and then followed by A over here. So guys, this A will help us in order to open the file in the append mode, so that whatever we write into the file, it is added to the existing data. So guys, we come to the next line over here, and simply we have to provide file followed by dot, and now we can use the write method in order to write into the file. So guys, over here the write method we can use, and then it takes the parameter that is going to be the string which will be returned to the file which we have opened in the append mode over here. So guys, what we are going to do is inside the double quotes we are going to say new line written by program. So over here we say new line that is written by program over here. That will help us to identify that this is the new line that is written by program. Now guys, always be careful whenever you are appending to the file. Basically the control flow is over here, that is, as you can see, this is the cursor. So the program will start writing the new content from this line onwards, and if you want to come to the next line, we need to provide the /n character in order to come to the next line and write our content. So over here, before writing this new line over here, we need to provide the /n character so that the control flow goes to the next line, and then only this string is written into the file. So guys, let us check this. I'll just save this file now and try running this code. So as you can see, the code is successfully executed. What I will do is, after this we will have the print statement in order to say that return successfully, so that we get the confirmation message over here next time when we run this code once again. So guys, this is the print statement that will get executed after we have written certain content into the file. So guys, we have already executed the code. So we'll come over here and we'll open the test file once again. I'll close the existing opened file over here and open it once again. So as you can see, this is the new content, that is new line written by program over here, which is being written by the program. That is what we had written over here in order to write into the file. And guys, this is the way that we can append the content to the existing file by using the write method. Now guys, let us write something more over here. So what we will do is, again we will come over here, file.write, and then this time let's say I want one blank line over here. So the first /n character will help us in order to go to the next line, and then again we are having another /n character so that it goes to the next line again. So we get a blank line in between over here, and then we will say this is another line written by program. We say Python program over here. So we have this is another line written by Python program. So let me just save this file now and try running this code once again. So as you can see, it says return successfully. So it is printing this statement, which means this particular line should be present inside our file now. So we'll go over here, we'll open the test file once again. So as you can see, this is another line written by program, and before that we have a blank line over here. That's because we have provided the /n characters twice. And then guys, after that, if you notice, we have a blank space character as well over here. That's because after the second /n character, we have provided the space character over here, and that is what is occurring in our file as well. So guys, you have to be very careful. Whatever new line characters or the blank characters that you provide, all will be captured and it will be returned to the existing file that you intend to write. So please make sure that you practice on your own, so that on different inputs you get different outputs. Make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is Python program to delete an element from a dictionary. So stay tuned.